good.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Navigate Credit Union Broadcast Center. We have a lovely design with a lovely collection and a lovely lady. I'm very happy to meet and introduce Andrea Valentini. She is a local Rhode Islander and a graduate of RISD. So we're extremely excited to have you in studio today. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here as well.
And we're so happy to be able to show off some of your collection. You brought a lot of beautiful things to show off, and I've already been touching everything. You're so well known for so many things. So let's just start off with some of the stuff that you brought and talk just a little bit about your collection. Started off a couple of years ago designing bags and jewelry, but bags primarily for men and for women, and really bringing this texture and really this visual interest to bags. Talk to me a little bit about how you got started in that and how you've become so successful with it.
Well, okay. Well, the material is really about, for me and for everyone, about connecting people to place and protecting our possessions in space. And the factor that's really important, I think, for all of us is the sustainability factor, right? We all, want to think of ourselves as being conscious of the community and conscious of our culture, and so these fabrics are really about sustainability, but in style. How can sustainability be sensual? How can it be stylish without, when you think about sustainability, being sort of crunchy? So they're very sleek that way. They're very tailored. They're very modern, and the patterns remind us of protective patterns that we see in nature, patterns that we see in urban environments, and they're very utilitarian. They're about the working woman and man. They're about travel. They're about going to the gym, but they're also about having something that this can be elegant but still sustainable. Yeah. So a lot of times what I say is, well, this is like, I'm a big bag girl, so this is like my big bag, and then using this for work, you can put your laptop in, and then if this is in an evening, I can just have this and sort of kind of pull it out and leave this in the trunk of my car, and then I have my sort of evening bag, and I'm ready to go. So yeah, and it's also very important to be non-gender specific. I think that bags, we want to.
Yeah, you're looking over here at what's behind me, so right. we'll just pull this out and we can put it back. But so if you're wondering why is she looking over Molly's head, and you're talking about being non-gender specific, and I think this could even be like a laptop case or like for a man.
Messenger bag.
There we go.
We even have a diaper bag, which is a take on the same design, which we're really excited about launching. We have a backpack. So the fabrics are all
fabulous.
Yeah, the fabrics are all made in our factory in the Midwest, and that's where all of our molds are. And
this is amazing.
We receive the fabrics, and then we make everything here. We have a factory in Providence, and we produce everything here. And we also have distribution in Oakland, California as well.
I mean, it's just, there's so many things I want to talk to you about. So I'll try to take it one step at a time, right? The design is gorgeous. The texture is gorgeous. You're welcome. I've read that you want to inspire people to come up and touch. And so it's just that visual element. And that's what it is. You want to have that. How important was that to you when you were creating the line a few years back, and then when you continue to update products and to continue designing and developing things?
Yeah, I mean, the sense of touch is sort of my sensibility for what I'm interested in as an artist. So, whether I'm creating a sculpture or furniture, or I'm always conscious of the sense of of touch, creating something that's very tactile. And that's the factor that connects people to each other. So you might be walking down the street with one of the bags, and even if you can't physically reach out and touch it, your eyes can feel it. And then having these patterns that are really ubiquitous with our environment reminds us of where we are, and reminds us of who we are. So it's kind of my philosophy to be true to myself, in that the work that I create and the work, the molds that are made and the fabrics and the colors and the designs, they're all cohesive of this one idea of connecting people with place and protecting your possessions in space. So
I love that philosophy. I love hearing that from you. And you touched on sustainability, and it's such a key factor right now. How important was it for you to continue this product line, making things in America, and all your products are vegan? So how important was that for you as you continue this line and continue your products to have that focus on sustainability and make things in America? I mean, they are all sort of going hand in hand, right?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's so important to, as a designer, to be responsible, and to solve problems and to be conscious of where we are and where we're going. And it was finding my voice and finding the ability to be able to express it through creating these materials. I just keep trying to refine it and refine my voice and refine the product line and refine the fabrics, and having it made in America is I mean, it goes without saying. I've always believed in that. I've done it since day one, before it became a popular concept, and I will continue to do it however I can. It's not easy, but it's possible. So.
And do you see sort of a trend now, as we are moving forward to, it's 2017, but do you see a trend, and do you think that your influence can help that, working in the design industry, helping people understand that design, fashion, products, it makes a difference where you produce things, how you create things, and so encouraging people to design and create where you are, and you're purchasing things, you have the purchasing power too, that you can help influence others and make a difference.
Yeah, because it's empowering, right? I mean, when you have a choice, there's so much product pollution. You have a choice of choosing anything you want, and I think making a choice about choosing something that is made here in America, or made by hands of an artist or a designer, a craftsman, those are choices that are conscious. We work hard for our money, and we make choices every day. So if you make that choice consciously about contributing to your environment, contributing to the economy, then it's an empowering feeling. And I think that I know that the people that carry my bags are really, really proud. And I think also I hear stories about how they will connect with other people on the street that they don't even know. And it's kind of like that, that immediate bond that makes them feel like, they're in, they understand each other. So it's really cool, and I hope that I can continue to do this. I really love doing it. I love making the fabrics. I'm going to be launching new fabrics with my logo, which will be embedded inside the actual fabric. Again, refining.
Oh, cool.
I'm working on projects, corporate projects. I'm working on a project with RISD and using their RISD seal to create a whole portfolio of product for the RISD students when they attend college and at the supply store, and so I'm really excited about that. There's just home goods, it's infinite, the possibilities of what I can do with this process and with these fabrics. And for anyone who knows about my past and having all of this experience in interiors and then launching foam furniture for children is sort of how this came about. So it's a passion, it's a love of labor, and I hope I can continue to grow it and share it.
And that's what's so inspiring about you, is that you have continued this work for a while and evolved and used your process continuously. You mentioned RISD, collaborating with them, but you've also been an adjunct with them, correct?
Yes.
I want to talk to you just a little bit about your experiences with RISD and teaching there, what that has been like for you and what it's been like to see our future designers, help them along the way, and what you kind of see for the future of design.
Yeah, you know, it's so inspiring to be surrounded by an environment that really educates in a way that is very conceptual and very theoretical, and really that's RISD is known for that. And then to be in the commercial world and to sort of look at commerce as being part of that is how I sort of balance those two, sort of right brain, left brain, and the art and commerce thing. So I think, you know, if there's an opportunity to continue your practice as a practitioner and also to educate, it's a really nice balance for me as a designer. It's inspiring to be around the students who are just really fresh and you know, really focused on where they are in that world. And RISD's just it's a jewel. It's one of the jewels of Providence.
I noticed you have some of your earrings in.
Yes.
What do you love? I mean, you just have your hands on so many different things, right? Talk to me about designing jewelry, what you enjoy about that, and what we can expect to see from you.
Yeah. So again, I mean, it's you know, I mean, I'm interested in industrial materials, geometry, shapes that shape our environment, and finding those commonalities, finding common materials that they could be brought to life. I mean, we know that I use foam and fabrics, and those are materials that are typically not attributed to glamorous, you know, the fine leather, or you know, not the kind of materials that are typically coincide with what we think of as luxury. But you know, as a designer, how can I take something from, you know, how can I take nothing and make it something really special? And that's really what inspires me, is always looking at these really basic common materials that I could then, you know, translate into something that people want to touch.
And you've had such success with it year after year.
I appreciate it. So the jewelry also, I mean, I will see something very, just very basic shape, and see, why can't that be elegant? You know, why can't a cube be elegant? So, yeah.
And you've done it. Those are absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you.
I want to talk to you, because we mentioned, and you're like, well, I don't know if I've been successful. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, you have. Talking about your success just in interior architecture and furniture design, you use those upcycled materials, which you just were talking about. Your work received awards. The work traveled to different show museums. You talked about the foam, and your Cush egg chair is on permanent display. So yes, you've done all right for yourself. Just when you're working on all those projects, what really moved you? You know, you've talked about trying to take these things that people look at and say, meh, and make them into something where people go, ah. When you got the reaction where people, I mean, was that a surprise to you, or was it almost a feeling of accomplishment, and or did that even push you to go farther?
I do this because it connects me with people, right? I love connecting with people. I'm never satisfied, and I'm always looking to become, and I'm always looking to discover and uncover and reveal something new. I mean, I think that's those aha moments when you can channel something in a way that you can help people to see again, something that they look at every day and don't notice, and that's what really inspires me. But I think if I ever felt really accomplished, it would behoove me to start. I don't know. I don't feel. I've always have something new and something more, and I think a lot of artists feel that way. A lot of designers, you just keep going and but what's difficult is maintaining your voice. Maintaining, being true to yourself and maintaining that voice. And it's difficult to say no.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to say no. It's very difficult to turn down opportunities or to, go along in a direction that you might not feel is the right way, but you're trying to get ahead. And so it's a journey. It's a process. It's all about that process, and it's all about, for me, making those sort of impromptu decisions during that process and through that journey that will help me to keep creating. Because really the most important thing for me is to make people happy. I loved sharing this. I love seeing people, just enjoy getting use out of the bags, and feeling empowered by what they have to offer.
It's been so much fun to talk to you, so much fun to hear about your inspiration, teaching others, and what's coming in the future for you. You are from here, you went to RISD. What do you love about Rhode Island?
I love the sense of community. I think that it has so much to offer in a way that people can help each other. The size of it enhances that ability to connect with people, to get things done. If you need to go to New York, you can jump on the train. If you need to go to Boston, you can jump on the train. Even the airport is so accessible. Right? People, drive hours to get to their airport. I mean, it's really just a convenient place, and this is a really, really great place to have as a home base. So. Gotta love Rhode Island.
Yes, we love it. We love it. And yeah, we love Tea of Green too. Andrea Valentini, thank you so much for joining us today. This has been wonderful. It's been such a pleasure to chat with you. It's been so much fun. Love all of your products, and so nice just visually, so interesting, and of course, we love touching them as well, right?